Namaste.
Thank you for the watch.
Thank you, sir.
It's a big gift. Costly gift, right?
I think
Yeah. Yeah.
uh yes. In the map, it's like in Allahabad, Yamuna and Ganga, it joins.
Yeah.
So where is exactly like the location of Saraswati River? Is it above Yamuna?
Saraswati is Gujarat, Rajasthan.
Okay.
That is where it is. If you look at Vedic River Saraswati map, I can also share to you. Maybe you can also Google and find out. It is not there on the ground.
Yes.
It is believed that it is flowing below the ground.
Yes.
So that is the location, because the Vedic river Saraswati has got a these are all the areas which is covered, like that. There are some descriptions in Veda. Based on that, it is identified these are the places where it is running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I've heard in the news that China is building a dam
Yeah.
in the Tibetan region. So why is it a concern for India?
See, both side of India,
Yes.
both the Pakistan, Kutch, that is called Kutch. Pakistan India border is called Kutch.
Okay. Yes.
That Gujarat region and all that. It is full of salt pans. That means the sea river is coming and then flooding in the land. And if you can make a small bund and preserve it for some time. The sun will evaporate, and what you will see is white powder, which is actually salt.
Salt. Yes.
Similarly, the other region, Bangladesh also, if you see rivers, it is not a shallow river between a valley.
Okay.
It is a wide river. Based on the flood, it will keep changing its. Assume that you pour water in a flat terrain. You don't know where it will flow.
Yes.
It can flow any direction.
Yes.
So, 1970 to 2000, if you look at the rivers in Bangladesh, it would have shifted many places. It will not be flowing in one direction, one side.
Yes.
Assume that you have a river which flows in one area, Dubai, and after a few years it start flowing in Abu Dhabi. What will happen? Sometime the river is shown as the boundary for between two countries. Then your country will become somebody's country because the river flows in different direction, right?
Yes.
So always there is a problem in the river flowing in the flat terrain, because it can change its direction.
Yes.
We have used this technique of fighting with Pakistan in the border.
Yes.
Assume that you have a river which is flowing, which is the border, and you can change the pattern of the river in some other region. Assume the soldier is standing in the other country. Next time you can say they are standing in our country because river is the border.
Yes.
Understood? It's a big trick in army.
Yes.
So what you think about the river Brahmaputra? Brahmaputra is the only Putra river. All the others are lady rivers. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. Because all of them are mild, good at heart. They will not disturb anybody. But the boy river Brahmaputra, once it flows, you know what will happen? All the sides, even including you have a dam in the Arunachal Pradesh, when Brahmaputra river flows, it will take the dam and then post it somewhere else. So there are no concrete bridges also, because bridge itself will collapse, because bridge has to stay in both the shore.
Okay.
The mud and the shore also will take it off when the river flows, because it's all from the Himalayan mountain glaciers.
Yes.
The glacier flows, there will be a huge flow. So Brahmaputra river is a very voracious, troublesome river. It always creates havocs. Not in the mountain region, because mountain region, it cannot disturb the mountains. But when it reaches the flat region, the plateau, it's called the plateau.
Yes.
When it reaches the Bangladesh plateau, what will happen? Assume if I slightly change the direction or the speed is changed, Bangladesh country will become India's portion. India's portion will go to Bangladesh.
Yes.
So there are a lot of tricks in military which they use to collapse people. You understood? Therefore,
Yes.
because of the force in which it is flowing, Tibetan people, Chinese people can create lot of electricity, energy from there.
Okay.
Because flow of the water is what generates hydroelectric power.
Okay.
So they are telling we are doing it for hydroelectric power. Then we have a question, then show where are you using this electricity?
Yes.
Are you using it for industry? When they make a big road, why are you making a big road there? So road, canal, construction, electricity, all these are important for people. When we look at the border, what are we doing there?
Okay.
You understood? So it's a military concern.
Yes.
Big military concern.
Okay.
Yeah. It is true with Myanmar, Bangladesh, all that area. Myanmar is also big problem. Always politically not very stable. Bangladesh is not politically stable. Pakistan is not politically stable.
Yes.
So as far as India is concerned, we look at China. Why are they doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the Triveni Sangam, I saw in Wikipedia, it's like given, it is officially known as Prayag Raj.
Prayag.
So is Prayag Raj is the old or the new name?
Yeah, old name. Prayag is an old name. Very, very old name.
Okay.
Yeah. And the different colors of the river, that is because different
Yes.
mineral. Have you heard my Discovery Channel commentary on Kumbh Mela?
No,
Yeah, there is a Discovery Channel. Look at the Discovery Dr. TPS Kumbh Mela. Or I will send you the post, or when I post this, I will post the video there. So there I am saying, most of the rivers, when it flows in the forest,
Yes.
when it flows, have you seen some beautiful stones, different colors in the river?
No.
Yeah, because the river contains lot of beautiful rivers. Himalayan mountains, if you look at it, marbles, have you seen different color of marbles? No, what you use for flooring in the house, what you use
Yeah,
for
yes.
granite,
Yes.
but you have got granite different color,
Yes.
marbles also different color, not necessarily
Yes.
white, it has got green marble, different marble. How do these stones get color? Because of the chemistry. I told you, every color is chemistry.
Yes.
Correct? So when there is a stone in which there is some different color, it can have different chemicals inside.
Okay.
When the water is containing such chemicals, suppose it is
Yes.
flowing in one area where it has got more sulfur, somewhere it will be more calcium.
Yes.
Suppose there is a lava,
Yes.
then lava is there, calcium is more. What comes out is calcium.
Oh.
So assume that the river base is white and the river is flowing. Definitely that water will have calcium content.
Yes.
And if it is fully mud, then the red color will be there. What is red color? It also has got a chemistry.
Okay.
Silicon will be more in some places. So every water contains lot of minerals. That is why in bottle they will tell you mineral water.
Yes.
And they will test and tell you potassium is this much, calcium is this much, sulfate is this much. All that content also they will tell you. If it is, some things are good for us, some things are not good for us. But some medicinal value there in the water. That is why somebody feels if you take bath in Ganga water, your skin problem will go and you will feel more happy, more energetic.
Yes.
So if 2-3 different rivers are joining, it is like a compound which you are making in the chemistry.
Yes.
See, when you make dosha, you don't make rice alone, right?
No.
You will add different items. Assume that you want more protein, you will add a lot of grains.
Okay.
Understood? So similarly, the water become more potentially, chemically rich, therefore medicinally rich.
Okay.
Therefore, people believe that going and taking bath there will give you longer life. That will give you a lot of energy. That will make you, better. So Triveni Sangam is a good place. I also went and took bath there. I don't know whether that's why I'm energetic or not. That is half of spirituality, half of faith. But Indian religious spirituality always based on medicinal, health, related content will be there inside that. So Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, all the three. That's why it's called Triveni Sangama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it's written that historic Kumbh Mela is held every 12 years. Why is it like every 12 years?
See, that is what they decided. It doesn't mean only there it will start 12 years,
Okay.
but some other year it will be in Rishikesh, some other year in some other place. You need, why do you celebrate your birthday only on every day, every year? Why not every week? Because Sunday is coming every week, Sunday is there, right?
Yes.
So every Sunday, if you are taken birth in Sunday, why not every Sunday? Suppose it is first Wednesday of a month, why not every month? If it is 13th, why not every 13th? So similarly, they decided every 12 years, what will happen in Kumbh Mela? Kumbh Mela is the largest people gathering in the world. There are different traditions of rishis.
Yes.
There are different people like Yati, Chinmaya Swami, Puri. You will know Chidananda Puri. The last word Puri. Nitya Chaitanya Yati. It is Yati.
Yes.
So similarly, different Mutt, Kanchi Mutt, Ramakrishna Mutt, Vivekananda's tradition, all of them will go there. And public also will go. It's a big government program. So generally what happens is you cannot do it every year. So the biggest festival is done in Kumbh Mela in Allahabad with the largest gathering. But sometimes it is done in different small places like small festivals. That is what is Shankaracharya decided. That is what people say. And that is supposed to be the largest gathering of religious or spiritual festivals, which every Swamiji, Akhoris, there are people who don't wear dress at all. Swamijis are there. They're fully naked. Such people also will be there, hundreds and thousands. We don't know from there they are coming. Otherwise they will be staying in Himalayas. So they will come once in a while. Every year you cannot come. So they will come once in a while from Himalayas, and then they will jump and then come and they will spend time there and then they go back. From South India also, I have seen a lot of people from Andhra Pradesh, Kerala travel and go there. I went for a commentary for giving a commentary on that was translated in many languages, and same day the Discovery Channel telecasted in Telugu. So when you search if it is Discovery TV, it comes in Telugu, again search. So you will see another one in English also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check. Then it's written that in Rig Veda it's the confluence of 2 rivers, but Triveni Sangam has 3.
Yeah.
So
3 Veni.
why is it?
The Veni means daughter also. Veni means wife. Veni means lady generally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there is Devaprayag. Is that also an auspicious place because Bhagirathi and Alaknanda?
Yeah, see, wherever the river starts, wherever river
Yes.
flowing, all of them are
Yes.
supposed to be very, very auspicious. Bhagirathi river. Bhagirathi is a big proverb in Sanskrit. Because there was a great Rishi who was Bhagiratha. Assume you take a big effort.
Yes.
Prayatna means effort in Sanskrit.
Okay.
And if you do a big effort, it is called Bhagiratha Prayatnam. That is because there was water required in the Bihar, Bangladesh, not West Bengal. East Bengal and West Bengal. You know that East and West Bengal. The West Bengal and Orissa, we wanted a river. And then Bhagiratha has used one, he created a river to connect it to Calcutta. He has dug a big canal. And that riverside is where Vivekananda took birth. So that also carries, that's like a distributary for the big river Brahmaputra. Ganga Brahmaputra tributary sort of a thing, it comes, distributary. You know the difference between distributary and tributary?
Yes.
Suppose the water flows from smaller river,
Yes.
joins and makes a bigger river. You see my hand. All the smaller rivers, 5 rivers joining and then making a big river. This is called a contributory because it is contributing to the big river.
Yes.
Suppose if the other way, from the big river, it flows to the different places. It's like flowing down. That's why I'm showing like this. Flowing down from mountain, it goes to contributory. If I put it like this, the big river gives distributary. So Bhagiratha is a distributary river which is created by the great Rishi called Bhagiratha. Therefore, the effort itself is called, you can change the course of a river is a great thing, right?
Yes.
That's why such effort is called Bhagiratha Prayatnam. And beside that was Vivekananda's house. So Vivekananda used to jump in that water and then swim. That's how Vivekananda became a great swimmer. Vivekananda was a great swimmer. That is why he jumped from Kanyakumari, went to Vivekananda rock and then stayed there 3 days. So he was swimming across the sea. Other all sannyasis who came along with him up to Kanyakumari, they couldn't swim. So they were all waiting there for 3 days. So there is a great connection, Bhagiratha river. Saraswati is the mother of, wife of Brahma.
Yes.
Ganga anyway is from the Shiva.
Yes.
So you can imagine all the 3 great rivers joining together. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Bhagirathi, all these rivers are connected together. So when you go to Kailash, you will see Ganga is flowing from there. Same concept. The Kailasham is equivalent to Shiva. From Shiva's head, the Ganga flows. The Ganges river starts from Ganga, Kailasam, then it disappears. And then it appears back in India again.
Okay.
Understood? So it is an underground
Yes.
river. That is why Devaprayag. Deva is Bhagavan, God. From there the river starts. The water flows from outside, oozing out. So there are a lot of river. That is why India is connected with full of rivers.
Yes.
All rivers are Vishnu Patni. Vishnu Patni is Lakshmi, money.
Yes.
River is a big money for India because without river we cannot give agriculture. River is what is actually giving agriculture. So that makes money. Agriculture is money. You understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there is like high pressure sodium bulbs, CF pots, halogen, and incandescent light emitting diodes. I wanted to know the principle of all these bulbs.
What is candescent? Incandescent is the opposite of candescent. See, always when you get a word, you must
Yes.
go and search in dictionary. Un, in, all these are opposites. Dis,
Okay.
dis, discover.
Yes.
Cover is cover, discover, remove cover, no cover.
Okay.
Okay, unhappy,
Okay.
happy, unhappy.
Yes.
Candescent opposite is incandescent. What is candescent? Suppose you have a fire which you light it, either a paper or a candle.
Okay.
The fire always have got heat, no?
Yes.
The heat and light both will be given by fire.
The fire.
So it is
Yes.
heat and luminance. Luminance is light.
Yes.
The luminance and heat both are given by glowing, firing. Such things are called candescent.
Okay.
So what is traditionally electricity passed through a wire,
Okay.
and the wire is a conductor, copper, everything is a conductor. Suppose you don't allow this conduction, lot of resistance, electricity cannot go smoothly. Gold is a good conductor, iron is a less conductor, copper is okay, silver is better. So each metal has got different quality.
Yes.
There is something called a tungsten.
Yes, sir.
So when you pass electricity through tungsten, that is why you have a bulb in which filament can be seen, a coil sort of a thing. So when you pass electricity, you will see that filament is actually burning slowly and it will become reddish. Actually the filament is burning. When the filament burns, it becomes ashes. Anything which a small hair also burns, it becomes ashes.
Yes.
But it is contained inside a glass cover which is vacuum,
Okay.
and you cannot shake it. Assume that the candescent light which is burning, if you shake it immediately it will break and it will become pieces, ashes. But once it stops, immediately it will become again. Once the electricity stops, the current will go, or maybe you are not passing electricity, the glowing will go, heat will go, it will become normal, and it will again get back to the metallic state. So after that, if you shake, nothing will happen. But while burning, if you shake it, it will break because it is already ashes.
Yes.
That is candescent. That was the old traditional bulb. So imagine what will be the life for that. Maximum 100 hours, 300 hours, 400 hours, not more than that. So every time, maybe once in 3 months, I have to change the bulb. But it is very cheap because that metal is only what is used, the rust is glass and 2 connectors, nothing great in that. Manufacturing is also simple. Many people can use to manufacture it. Only you must have method to make that inside the glass vacuum. Little some light different color you can give, or maybe you can give a different paint to that so that the color will become blue, red, green and all that. After some time what happened, instead of candescent light, incandescent light came. What is incandescent light? There is no filament.
Yes.
Electrons will be passed inside and the gas inside will generate electricity. I mean that they will start jumping from the outer orbit, it will start jumping to a higher orbit, and what you are giving is an alternate current. Alternate current means one pulse, next pulse. So one pulse is given, it will jump. Between that next pulse it will come back. Once it is coming back, it will produce energy. That energy is created because you need a huge pressurized gas inside. That gas can be sodium. That gas can be different chemicals. So they all are fluorescent. Fluorescent means once it jumps, before it comes back, it takes longer time. The electrons will not come back to its original orbit very fast. It will take more time to come. So by the time it is coming back, it will start giving energy slowly.
Okay.
Because it got more energy, it jumps. While coming back, it reduces its energy. So where does the energy go? it will go in the form of light. Suppose it is white light, halogen. Suppose it is some other sodium, it will be like a reddish color, close to reddish. So that is what is used. You can see in some vehicle different colors.
I'll check.
Suppose you check that light in the snow time.
Yes.
The snow time, it will be indicator has got different color.
Yes.
So you can use either the glass color or inside gas also can be changed. Suppose the incandescent light comes, it will become reddish color, because anything which burns will have a reddish color. Agni,
Yes.
fire color only. But the incandescent you can make different color like white light also.
Yes.
Understood? So mercury lamp. Mercury lamp is white. Mercury gives white light. It could be the cover outside that also will add some value, but original color is also like that. So that is used for intensity will be more. Suppose you want to drive in snow. Red light will be seen less. Yellow light will have a more intensity. It can go farther because the wavelength is different. The red is danger, so you have a problem. So you use light, different lights. The signal lights have got different colors.
Yes.
Your driving light should have different color. Otherwise people will get confused. Whether it is red light, you are asking to stop or what. So other vehicle will stop. So there is a different color requirement. How do you get different colors? By
The gas.
the gas which is filled inside will give that color. So it is both chemistry and physics together.
Yes.
And it is all wavelength. So you must learn electricity can make the outside orbit electrons to jump and then come back. That is what is producing light.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand.
Always your questions are very good, and then I love it because I know the answer. Correct. If I don't know the answer, I will be most happy because I can also learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there's quartz, halogen.
Yeah, halogen is also same way. Sodium, mercury, halogen. They are all different chemicals, which is they are all gases. If you look at periodic table, you can see different gases. They are the gases. Many people tried different combinations.
I have this much.
Good? Wonderful.
Yes.
So all happy at home?
Yeah.
Safe?
Yes.
Yeah. So studying well. Now next holiday?
No, we have final exam.
Okay. Up to April busy.
March.
March. So all the best. Sister is doing well?
Yeah, she's doing well.
Appa, Amma, father, mother,
Yes, all of them are fine.
all good. Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Enjoy learning. I am happy that you are enjoying learning. Correct?
Yes, I am.